All right, guys, what is going on? Back with another video, and I want to get straightforward and get straight to the topic with you guys. I don't want to hold you guys up too long because I have a lot to say. So hopefully you guys hang out with me to the end of this video and give me your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. I really would appreciate it. I'm sitting here thinking about the PlayStation 6 and the Project Helix, and I'm wondering if I should actually participate into that generation. And it's not necessarily about the digital side of things where everything's gonna be all digital with those consoles. It's just that the fact that with me being a gamer for about 35 years, I've been playing games for a very long time. I'm starting to wonder, like, when do I get off this train? With everything that I have now, is this enough for me to suffice, for me to be playing my hobby? Now, I'm not saying like I'm gonna stop buying games because like I have a PC that I'd still buy games for, but I'm just looking at the whole concept of picking up another console and actually going along with that business model with the PlayStation and Xbox. The whole thing with Game Pass and PlayStation Plus, and you're not necessarily buying games that you own. And I know the same thing with PC, but I mean you got GOG there or whatever. But I think PC is a little bit more open ended, so I'm more likely to buy under that format. But with the consoles, I'm a little bit skeptical, and I don't know if I want to invest into that now. Like I said, full disclosure, I have about 30 consoles in this room. But I do feel like it's starting to be where I need it's a ceiling. I don't see nothing that's going above what I have now to say I need that next console. Now, I will say this, that I am really wondering what the PlayStation 6 and Xbox Helix is going to come out with. But when I look at their first party titles, or when I look at the quote unquote exclusives, we got to keep it 100, guys. Sony and even Microsoft haven't really been doing well with their first party titles for a while now. I think one of the main ones that I do really like, that is a newer one, is like the Ghost of Tsushima and Ghost of Yosai. I think those are fairly solid, but I don't know what else to look forward to when it comes to Sony and PlayStation, or even with Xbox. Maybe they'll come out with an Uncharted. Maybe, Xbox will have something that's exclusive to their Project Helix machine. But as of right now, I'm really wondering if this is going to be it for me. I'm not going to lie to you guys. To an extent, I kind of miss my Xbox Series. And it's not because that, the actual games on it or whatever. It's just, as for me as a collector, it's something that I kind of wish I had again. I don't regret trading it. I don't regret trading it, because at the time I traded in for my son's PS5. I mean, he's not up here; he doesn't know. So, but I end up doing that so he can get his PS5. So I don't have no regrets on that. But when I look back on it, this Xbox Series, it was a pretty cool console. But I'm thinking, like, do I don't know if I should get that and stay there, or just continue to go along with the next generations. And when the reason why I did bring up the Xbox Series, because that may be, let me be honest, guys, it may be the last console that I actually pick up. And I know that sounds crazy because you look at all the other content on my channel, but when I really look at it, I was thinking, like, man, like, I don't know if I really want to be a part of the PS6 ecosystem. I already said that I was okay with buying games all digital for the console, but the more I think about it, it's like, do I really want to feed that beast? Do I have to feed that beast? Do I need to feed that ecosystem? Do I need to feed that beast? And the more I think about it, it's like, I got plenty of games up here, and I got enough games to basically play for the rest of my life. Between the consoles that I have and the PC that I have, I think I'm good. I think the only thing I do miss is my Xbox Series X. I do miss it. So that may be the last console that I pick up. I mean, by hook or by crook. I mean, I may just, just go to a pawn shop and pick one up, or somebody be selling one that don't want one anymore. And I know that's going to be the case at some point, because when these new consoles come out, somebody's going to want to sell their old consoles to get the new ones, and I'll probably be there to pick it up then. But at some point, I will be getting another Xbox Series X. And like I said, it's not because I necessarily, really, really, really want it. It's just that, for me, that makes me feel like my collection is complete. I think the Xbox Series and the PlayStation 5 are probably the last consoles that really, use disc-based systems, and I want to hold on to that. Because I don't think Project Helix or the PS6 is going to have a disc drive, obviously, not at this point. Even if it does, I don't think it's going to be native for their games. Maybe for the PS5 or something. I don't know how they're going to pull it off, but the way things are talking, it look like that's not going to be the case. I'll be surprised. And even if they do that, even if they end up having a hard drive, a disc drive, and it actually do physical disc, do I really want to be a part of that? And like I said, I'm not really impressed with any first-party titles. I don't know if they're going to have anything that's going to be like, oh, I got to pick this up. Maybe. Like I said, it's only, 18 to 24 months out. I don't know what the future holds. But I'm starting to look at that sentiment like, I think the cap for me for this console gaming may be right here at the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series level. Now, I look at this box every day and I'm like, man, I kind of wish I had it still, but I told you my reasons why. And when it comes to all digital, man, I don't know if I can really do an all digital console. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know if I could do it. I did it one time, and I did not like it. I'm going to show you guys right here. No, hold on one second. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys. Those are my cartridges. Don't worry about those. I had this, and I didn't like it. But I do love the box. Maybe one day I'll pick up another one of these just to put downstairs or something. But this Series S just was not it. And I don't know if I can be able to do that again with another console, especially when it's all digital. I honestly felt like this console was pretty much, I think it was just a paperweight in my opinion. To me, it just didn't feel like a console to me. It was like a mini PC, and it was just a turnoff. So I ended up trading it in. But as far as the disc-based stuff, I think that may be the reason why I do want my Series X back. And I think this is probably the last console generation I'm really going to support. Now, I don't know. This may be something that will be, that may change. But I'm just sitting there really thinking about it. And I'm like, man, I don't see it. Maybe things will change when I see a really cool game that I want or whatever. I don't know. But as of right now, I'm looking at it like, this might be it. And I may just go ahead and just buy that Series X and keep it in my collection and just go full PC. I'm so back and forth on this. But the more I think about it, it's starting to be a real dilemma. And I want to really take the time to think about this. I don't need any new hardware. And I don't care how great the games are on the next PlayStation 6 or the next Project Helix. I don't think I really need them like that. But it's still early. Things could change. I just don't know. But I'm really contemplating on it. I'm dead serious. I'm really contemplating on it. And I don't know where I'm going with this. But this is something I'm glad I'm thinking about it now instead of waiting until the end of 2027 and those consoles are out and then I'm back and forth with it. But it is something that I'm really thinking about. I wonder if you guys are feeling the same way, especially with all the news going on. I hear a lot of people saying they're not buying the PS6 or nothing like that. I'm not in that category, but I do feel like the all digital thing is kind of weighing on me a little bit, and it's kind of making me think should I just not worry about it and just play what I got? Because I've actually played every game that's here. but I haven't completed every game here. And between this and the games, and this is another thing, these are games that I can buy. I can still buy games for my PS5. I can still buy games for the PS4, my PS3, Wii, 360, original Xbox. I still got stuff. Yeah, Nintendo Switch that's up here in the corner.
And that thing over there, the N64.
Yeah, the N64. Yeah, we still got all this stuff. Yeah, all of this stuff. All this stuff. Yeah, we still got all this stuff. So it's like, I have thousands of games, and I'm not sure if I need to continue to add on to it. And as much as I really am interested in what the PlayStation 6 and the Project Helix brings to the table, I'm in a real big dilemma. I don't know if I really want to be as interested as I think. I don't know. It's really weird. It's really weird. And the fact that I just rebuilt my PC and that thing is phenomenal. And I love playing games on it. So now I'm looking like, well, should I just jump on with Steam and GOG and everything? I don't know. It's just something to think about. But I don't want to go into any more circles with you guys. I'm going to get ready to close this video out. I got a few things I want to clean up in here. You know, like throughout the week, I play up here and then I have to clean up. You know how it goes. But I'm going to rearrange some things too, so things may look a little different. I'm not sure yet. It may look different, but I don't know. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I'm really thinking like, man, maybe it's where I get off. You know, maybe this is where I stop worrying about these consoles and just play with what I got and continue to enjoy my PC. Because my PC right now, I built it. It's really nice. It's really nice. But I don't know. Maybe that's where I'm at. I want to get up out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will be having more content for you guys to enjoy. I'll probably be going live maybe on the next piece of content I put out. So hopefully you guys come through on the live stream, and we'll talk then. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.